So, are you two done at 10 retinues?
I am, because I'm broke.
Wunderbar.
Turns out dying takes all your money.
Has an unfortunate result, yes.
As we're leaving tens, though, I do want to start just fiddling with my hurdy-gurdy again.
Oh, I want
Just
to ask,
goofing.
Give me a performance check at disadvantage. What you doing, Oog?
I'd like to ask, where can I find a amount to take two individuals into the desert?
He holds up 50 fingers from a single hand.
Oof. Uh,
My performance is a 13.
You're
I
figuring
hand
out
him,
them scales still.
I'm fine with that.
I hand him the gold that he requests.
He gestures to behind you, but also behind Bedford, as he's already exited the tent and started walking off. But there is an item in between you that neither of you are looking at now.
I turn around where he's pointing. What do I see?
You see this. Specifically to your size and with an extra seat off the back over the back tire.
I look back at Ridney. I'm like, I feel ripped off, but thank you.
You see a very confused and disgruntled, honestly, like emoji face pop up on Tin Retney, as he did not appreciate the first end of that comment, but he lets it slide due to the thank you regardless. But yes.
Alright, I hop on the bike and I start riding it over to Cusco's, to where I thought, yeah, no, I'm gonna ride over to Cusco's manor, because that's where I thought Kronk was gonna go.
Yeah, that is where Kronk and Tulio were talking about going after the sanctuary before. So you head off to the mayor's manor.
Oh, before I head off, I need to look over at Buford and be like, I'm gonna head over to Cusco's manor. You wanna come along?
So since the way that you phrased that and the fact that I rolled before you finished that sentence,
Damn it!
uh, you take off not quite in a blur, but almost to where Bedford can only hear Cusco. And you're just gone and already going up the ramp by the time he realizes and processes what you said.
What's the
And
movement speed on this thing?
you don't know that yet.
It's yes is the answer.
When I had this, I would have tried to stop. Where do I stop?
Right in
What?
front of the mayor's manor. You make it before Kronk and Tulio that are only one terrace away. You are 3 terraces away in the city.
Motherfucker.
And yes, this is the moment that Kronk and Tulio come running around the corner from the ramp into the mayor's manor's like street, and you two just see Oog come to a screeching halt with one foot, like one heel digging into the ground, and plenty of smoke coming up behind him.
What is that thing?
What the
Emergency mobility.
Fantastic, Tulio. I need you to go with Oog and make sure he retrieves the cart.
Okay, but I need to. You know what? Fine. I'll sleep at the cot.
No, we need to sleep before we head out because we got kind of ouchied.
Alright. Y'all going? Well. Shit.
At
We
this
got rooms
point, it
here.
would be
I'm in
about 4:35 in the evening.
I'm in a panic right now. I need to
We
just
could take
find
hold
Cusco.
on. We could take a short little rest, and then Oog and I can go get the cart.
Mm-hmm.
I have to talk to Cusco about some family stuff. So
I'll go hang out in my room.
I will see you
Oog will
guys in a little
reconvene
bit.
out here in like 4 or 5-ish hours.
Sounds good.
Or wait, hold on. It's 4. We'll just be out here in 2 hours. I don't know how fast this thing is, so we're gonna have to find out.
It's pretty quick. I was just down at Ritney's and before I knew it, I was up here.
We'll see how fast it can get us to the cot once we're like a little bit more rested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. You guys rest up. I don't want y'all going out fatigued or nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna do a stress. How many? I have 14
So,
hit die.
are y'all heading into the manor to go back to your
gonna-
rooms?
I'm
See,
gonna go find Cusco.
I'm heading to my room.
Okay. Well, as y'all enter the mayor's manor, as it is not past 6, you see Betsy behind the desk in a full pantsuit at this point, and she has like the armless glasses. I can't think of what those are called.
Spectacles?
The
The anime
The-
butler glasses.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no,
yeah, the little nose glasses.
yeah. But yeah, she's sitting there behind the desk. I have so many questions.
I,
I'm
First
pretty sure
off,
Kronk volunteered to answer
the
all of them.
fuck?
to which one of us?
You mostly. I'm going to sleep. Kronk said he was going to explain everything to you and Cusco.
Yeah.
Regardless of what Tulio says, her gaze does not break from leering down Kronk.
I know. I have a hell of a story to tell. Kind of. It's
Well,
not that exciting, but
go
I need
on.
Cusco. Where is he?
No, 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 honey. This isn't how that's gonna work. You've come back as 3 different people at this point. What happened?
All right. So, long story short, first time we went out, I died. I took over Buford, came back.
Exactly.
Then we went back out to get the cart. I went back out as fucked up Buford. Then I got this magical card that gave me one wish. And I wished I was back to normal, and here I am. And then Buford's back now somehow, and it's yeah. Now we're back off to get the cart again. I'm not. I am done with being out of there for a while. They're gonna go get the cart, and yeah. Long story short, I kind of fucked up. Oh, and there was a sandworm.
While you're explaining all of this, she just reaches into her desk, pulls out a carton of smokes. Undetermined of what that smokage is, but carton of smokes. lights one and finishes it all before you finish your story. All right. First, you're grounded. No punani. Too
Okay.
young.
What?
Second off, he's up in his office. You know I keep him in there all day.
I know. All right. I'm heading up. I'm off to see Cusco.
I went ahead and took my short rest.
Same.
Applied hit die and whatnot. Oh, I did need to go to the store before we left, by the way.
So you two go up the stairs essentially immediately, to find your rooms, which they're the same doors as they were before, so it's pretty secondhand nature at this point. You have like names inscribed on the physical doors now, not just little signs.
Probably because we registered.
Possibly.
Just maybe.
But yeah. You guys have your little exchange of what you need to do right before you head out. When you wake up in 4 hours, question mark.
Mhm.
Yep.
Bet.
2 or 4. Since it's 4 o'clock right now.
For a short rest, I will, like I said, minimize that since Oog is away from his water.
I'm in my
3
soup still.
hours.
Okay.
You can still rest without your soup, you just can't rehydrate. And your suit gives you multiple days, but your only drawback to that is if you don't refresh it, it does get a little stewy and thick.
Mhm.
So it's not the easiest to just sleep there in that. Do y'all feel?
Wouldn't said establishment have a pot set aside for Oog?
Not at this point, considering you've only spent 3 nights here.
You can
Okay.
make a request though, and or put one in your room since it has your name inscribed on it.
Do that next time.
True. I do need to hit the shop before we leave after our rest.
Alrighty. Well, we'll test drive the new emergency mobile and hit the shop.
All right, but I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna fit 2 people on this.
It has 2 seats.
Yeah,
Okay,
there is
bet.
another seat that's attached like right above the wheel in the back. Just like a little
Okay,
like
cool.
add-on seat, but it is all one like piece of wood outside of the wheels, which you neither of you can really identify, same as your cart wheels, but they're good.
Okay. We just need to figure out who's better at hanging on.
Who's better
I'm
at
gonna
the controls? Yes.
I'm gonna say I do it since I got better leg muscles.
Alright.
But
I got
yes,
the
you
Anyways,
frog
two
leg.
are
Don't
having
get
your
too
little
much credit.
conversation in the hall. Kronk. As you stand at the top of the stairs, staring at Cusco's office door, you notice Bedford walk in the front door of the mayor's manor. That is where you were going, right?
Yes.
That was to Bedford.
Oh.
I believe
Or were you going to the
Oog
Dragon's
made
Tongue?
an. I'm pretty sure Oog made an offer for me to come to the mansion, so I would have followed along anyway. I heard free room.
Yes, he tried to inform you of where he was going, but he zipped off very quickly to where you didn't get many details. The most that you did get was, Mayor's Manor, and you would still have all your memories of Buford.
Nah, I'll go to the Dragon's Tongue because I need to make some money.
Okay, no problem. In that case, we'll wait on you and then jump
Fair
back
enough.
to Kronk and let him do this.
Be
So,
It'll be fun.
Kronk, give me a history check.
Be a 10.
The only thing that you can honestly think of right now is you don't have specific items that you left with last time you saw Cusco. But
Oh,
do you need a bit more jogging than that?
yep.
Maybe a family armor of some nature?
Right row. Oh, it was in my room. I didn't bring it.
Sure about that?
Absolutely positive.
Wait, what does he
I'm
mean?
absolutely
And your
positive I left it in my room. We can go back and check the recordings.
on the cart or at the mayor's manor?
At the mayor's manor.
That's what I thought. You haven't checked your room.
Nope.
Cusco's door is still standing in front of you. You haven't entered yet.
Probably go to my room.
As you go to your room with your name inscribed on it, as you approach it, you open the door and notice it's a perfectly spick-span clean, almost new room. Any previous items left in this room are no longer here.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
And I think I'll give it to you at this point, but I think you would have an inkling memory of with how many adventurers have been coming by. You remember there was a housing shortage and kind of hard to keep them all boarded, and some new venturing ships have come in.
I'm gonna
They've
break.
probably had to use the rooms for multiple different people.
I'm gonna break my foot off in Cusco's ass.
Is that really Cusco's fault?
Remember, Cusco just signs off on things.
Technically be Betsy's fault.
So the real question is, did someone take it or did Betsy store it?
I go downstairs to the front desk. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it. Down to the front desk to talk to Betsy.
You see Betsy there working behind the counter, doing her general thing. Letters are being folded automatically, seemingly by themselves, and sent out the window.
So please tell me that you stored all of my stuff that was in my room
Me?
and it
No,
didn't
honey, I don't store
disappear.
things. That's all taken care by the magic.
Care to explain?
Well, generally, if adventurers leave something, it goes to the void.
Well, how do I retrieve my items? Please tell me there's a way.
Well, you can't go down to the void. It's kind of like a second basement for us. But you would have to get the key from Cusco.
Alright. That I can do. Alright. I'll go see Cusco now. And I'm go back upstairs to see Cusco.
How do you want to enter?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah?
Oh.
Come in.
Don't freak out this time. I'm not. I don't look
Kronk?
like how I look. Yes, it's Kronk. It is Kronk again, and I open the door and walk in as Kronk.
Does
Just
this
kind of
make me
younger.
older or younger than you now?
Shut up. You are still younger.
I think this makes me older.
I will hit you.
I mean, to be fair, you've died, what, twice now?
Wise. Yes. But anyway, that's not important. I have a question. Do you remember anything about the old gods from back home?
Do you mean Squeakum?
Yeah, one. Squeak 'em.
Our family god that has been protecting us for that. Yes, of course I know Squeakum. How do you. Are you
Tell me.
okay?
No. No, I'm not, apparently. Apparently, I'm getting ready to get my shit fucked up. So, what do I gotta do to. Do you know anything what I gotta do to get back in Squeakum's good graces?
Well, he is the merchant god. Did you break a merchant's deal?
I can't remember if I broke a merchant's deal.
History check.
Oh,
If y'all aren't gonna use
Dirty
history
20.
checks, I'm gonna make you. Dirty 20? Bet. You remember signing a contract with your father whenever you took over Mudka's meat hut as to never sign it over to a new god. You signed this whenever you were 14 and never thought it would be an issue as you have your god. But then shit happened.
Shit. Well,
And this was all by your own intent because technically you didn't have to sink Lunalos with your cart at that time.
no, I didn't. Wait, was it me who synced, or was it Tulio?
It was you.
Uh,
Tulio could
damn
only
it.
activate and interact with. He could not change anything. And he asked that same question originally when the connection was made.
Okay.
However, you never really inquired much about that. You just did your thing.
Yeah, my thing. All right. Well, I guess I did. I guess I did break a merchant's deal.
Do you have 5,000 gold? Father surely have given you that 5,000 gold, like, backup plan, right? The bailout money?
Yeah, I've got it.
It is your bed, I hope you know.
Yes, I know. Well, was actually going to talk to you about that.
Do you need a loan, cousin?
We need a bank here. So if you loan me the money to open up the bank, I'll use it.
I mean,
Pay you
I
back
already
after I
have
use.
the banking infrastructure set up. That's kind of why I was sent here, but I
Yeah,
could open an account for you and like, yeah.
spend your day drinking, cousin. not much more.
You can open a bank in the original town we came from.
Yeah, but
Who?
when are we gonna go
Metapigeon.
back?
Who?
Metapigeon right now. When the fuck are we gonna go back there? We're kind of.
Wellspring?
Whatever the.
When you want
fuck you
to.
want.
I'm not telling you where to go.
Yeah, we're literally like in an open world right now. We can go back whenever the fuck we want. If we want to open up a goddamn bank there, we just gotta go.
All right,
If we want to start a tavern, we can do that too.
let's do
Bro,
this.
we could literally go sit in the fucking woods and fish and shoot at squirrels for the rest of our goddamn lives.
Well,
That's
yeah,
part of what makes
Cusco,
it so hard to
use the
DM for
phone.
you fuckers.
Yeah,
And we
Listen,
appreciate your
Grandpappy
effort.
told me that this 5x5 square of land is mine, and I'm a fucking hunt and fish from it until I'm fucking dead.
I mean,
Yes,
low-key,
Cusco.
yes, we can do that, but I might fast track that old age death. Or
Right,
wild
Or there might
animal,
be-
or poisoning, or...
I was spawned
Or
in this
sinkhole.
hole. I'ma die in this hole.
Suddenly, a sinkhole opens up beneath his feet.
Right, no shit.
He falls. He doesn't die. It's a goblin horde.
But yeah, it'll just take like a couple days of travel and dealing with shit out on the fucking road. But yeah, we can go back to Wellspring whenever the fuck we want. Staff is probably back there too.
Staff would be entertained.
Zeph's gonna eat us.
Nah,
Maybe eat you. I haven't done anything.
I'm new Kronk. Not
yeah,
all
which means you're your new flavor.
shit.
The
Yeah,
younger
you'll
the
taste, like,
flesh, the
even
sweeter the...
fresher.
Shit.
Yeah, you'll taste fresh.
Not as battle-scarred and tough and gamey.
Yeah.
Lightly
more of
oog
that, like-
seasoned.
It's more like more like a veal.
Wait, Cusco. Did you just say you came here to open up the banking shit? I thought you came here to open up clothes shops and shit.
Well, yes, I was supposed to set up the whole, like, market guild for Cape Copper until the incident, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you guys are merchant god, that makes
But yeah, I reopened, like, most of the traders that are still active in the town, and you made me mayor, so I figured the bank was next. Gotta have money for the people.
Good point. All right. Yeah, I could use a loan.
How much you asking for?
Enough to pay off the squirrel god.
We'll need a down payment of at least 10%. So that's 5,000 gold.
I can do that when we get the cart back.
Sounds like a plan. As soon as you have that all set up, I can easily give you the money. I just have to go through the proper procedures, otherwise Betsy will ream my ass again.
What'd you do?
Alright.
Oog,
Alright.
you're not here. Shush.
Let me back with the cart. Yeah. And I turn around and oh, wait, before I leave, I need the key to the void downstairs.
Why would
Betsy
you
told
need
me
that?
I lost a bunch of shit that was in my room when we left. And I left it there. So I gotta go find it.
What items? Because I'll be honest with you, the void is more of like a lost and found, not so much a vault. So hopefully it wasn't anything important.
The family armor.
What you say, Willis?
You heard me. Don't make me say it again.
You're in a lot of trouble.
So I give you the family armor to protect you, and then you don't use it?
it wasn't gonna fit me, and my room was supposed to be my room. No one else was supposed to be in there.
When did we
Like
ever
farmer,
say
you
no
dummy.
one else would be in your room? We just said it was yours as you were here.
I figured wrong, I guess.
You know what Daddy always said about assuming.
Yeah, I know.
Makes you a cunt.
Yeah,
I'm going down there with you, I hope you know.
I know. Maybe we'll find something neat.
And as you have this little tussle argument, I'll call it, with your cousin as you walk down past the front desk, Betsy gives you a bit of a stare because she knows exactly what you've done. You guys go to literally a small door, like 3-foot door behind the front desk. And he pulls out this massive lanyard of keys and picks the one black key and opens the door. But you thought you would have to sit here for a minute and let me find the key, huh? I know what I'm doing. Your
Do
cousin's
you?
still a little perturbed at you.
Yeah.
But you make it down a rather lengthy spiral staircase into... Honestly, it looks like an old dungeon that's been pressure washed. So, like, there's still a few old stains, but it's mostly clean. And you just see piles upon piles of random adventures, gears, bedding, other knickknacks and whatnots that people have left throughout the years. Well, get digging.
I go looking.
Investigation.
Find some cool shit. Come on, find some cool shit.
If only the bard was there to give you inspiration.
I'm gonna go with an 11.
You look around at these massive piles of just random shit. You see an old tiefling wooden mannequin. You see a blue opal scarf from some seafaring race, very oceanic themed. You see a few skulls. You're not really sure what they're from, but they're definitely bone and scully. You find...
Not Molder.
Mm,
You also find this pearl and platinum chest just in the corner, chilling.
okay.
But that's about it for an 11.
I'm gonna go open the chest. This is gonna hurt.
You find that the chest is empty. It's literally just the chest.
Damn. Mm,
All of this time, Cusco is just at the door, kind of leaning up against the door frame, kind of snickering at you, watching you rummage through all this random shit.
I jokingly toss one of the skulls at him.
He catches it. Why are you throwing our grandparents' skull at me?
Well, why is it down in the void?
For safekeeping and to scare off intruders from stealing shit.
There.
You know, like Grandma and Grandpa asked to watch over our possessions?
You know, you don't make a whole lot of sense, and neither did they.
And we're the Peppermint Scuffs. We do
Like I
good
said,
business, but we confuse people. It happens.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep looking.
Give me a roll.
Come on, give me a good one. 18.
So with an 18, you find not yours, but a very nice set of chainmail armor, a silver sword, and a very familiar looking ring, but you can't quite place where.
I grab all that shit.
And
I put it all in my bag. I keep looking. I haven't found it yet. I gotta keep looking till I find this shit. I'm gonna be here a while.
Cusco looks at his pocket watch, noting the time, and just pops up. Oh, 6 o'clock. Bite. And just starts walking back up the stairs and away.
He's off to drink.
You fucking know it.
Yeah, I continue to look for all of my stuff I lost. Damn it.
Give me a roll.
All right. 18 again.
Give me a perception check.
Would be at 6.
Wonderful. We'll leave you there searching and switch over to Bedford. You have just made it to the Dragon's Tongue. For you, we're jumping back in time a little bit, like an hour. But, like, yes, you've made it there. You've just walked in. There's definitely more people than you remember from the first time you came to Cape Copper, as this is your only second time visiting, technically. And yeah, what you want to do?
I'm gonna look around and I guess I'll go up to the bartender and ask him for a pint of ale, and if he'd mind if I sat in the corner and tried to earn some donations tonight.
Drac behind the counter looks at you and is like, well, yes, of course. And gestures you over to the stage that's in the corner.
I'm gonna take my beer and I'm gonna head for the stage. And I'll snap my fingers, get some dancing lights going around the stage, and then I'm going to start playing.
Give me performance checks. Well, just one.
Just one. Okay.
I'm just gonna do a performance check per song.
Do you want me to send you a picture of this nat 20?
No, I trust you.
So nat 20 plus 10.
So 30.
Yeah.
So, whereas you were rather rusty upon re-picking up the hurdy-gurdy, as it wasn't your original attuned hurdy-gurdy, it's just a regular boy. You get the feeling and the muscle memory returns to you, and you're able to play this song with the finesse and grace double of the original composer, whatever it is.
Standard bar tunes. The playlist
Not
is
too
in
many,
the
otherwise
chat.
we'll get you
Exactly what I was
copywritten.
thinking.
You douche nuggets. I put a playlist in the goddamn chat.
Yes, you did.
Yes, but again, I can't listen to it because then we have risk of copyright strikes.
Mm,
What I did was, I believe, less than like 5 seconds or exactly at, so I think we're safe. And it
Yeah.
was legally distinct because it was definitely out of key.
over the
Yes, that's why I'm okay with
wall.
voice covers as they were. Just not too much of it.
Let's go with Fiddler's Green, Scotsman, and his Blue Ribbon. You know, good classy bar tunes to keep it upbeat and the drinks flowing.
Fair. You are able to make, with that, I'll give you a chance of that. $37 gold with that one song.
I'll go for another one.
Okay, roll performance.
Okay, here we go. 25 total. Did my sound carry over? My roll was a...
Yeah, it is. I'm just calculating gold.
Okay, you're cool. I was just wondering if I'm getting a lot of background noise right now.
You make 35 on that song. But 2 songs, about 20 minutes each.
I was going to go for a 5-song set and call it a night.
If that's the case, just do one more.
Here we go. 18 plus 10, so 28.
So you make a total of 80 gold. Well, for the next congregation of songs.
After that, I'll say 1 round on the house on me. You've been a lovely crowd. Have a good night. I think I'm done.
Sounds good. How much are you gonna throw up on the bar for the 1 round?
I'll go up, have the bartender refill my pint, and I'll give him 58 gold for the night.
Beautiful. What else would you like to do?
I think with my 2 drinks, a very good night of playing, I'm going to know when a good performer makes his exit to leave the best impression and head up to the mayor's manor to see if there's a room for me or not.
Okay. As you get to the mayor's manor, at this point it is after dark. I'd say about 8 or 9. And there are like street posts, like old gas lamp street posts along the way that are lit already. And there isn't much commotion around town at this time. Most people are at the bar still, or one of the bars. And as you return to the mayor's manor, you find a room that does have the old name Buford on it.
I'll try the doorknob.
It opens.
I'll roll on in and look around, see what I'm working with.
You just have a very basic room set up with a desk, a dresser, and a straw bed.
Well, I'm gonna strip down and fall in bed and just crash for the night. It's been a big day.
Wonderful. So we'll return to Kronk about midnight. Give me another investigations.
You got it. 14.
You are still just shuffling through random items that other adventurers have left from, at this point, many, many years ago. Or at least it's aged quite a bit. And you're still unable to find your family's armor.
Well, it's in here somewhere. Probably not this deep. Onto another pile.
Investigation.
Oh, dirty 20.
You find an armor set that looks almost identical, but instead of being the Quicksilver, it is just leather, but almost identical.
We go. This is kind of like it. I put it on and keep looking.
Investigations check.
Oh, net 20, so 24.
All that I will say that it is possible to find your armor. If that's your max score, though, it may not be possible alone. You still have been searching for maybe 3, 4 more hours and nothing.
If only you had teammates with high perception and investigation. Oh, ho, ho.
Be back with the Bard tomorrow. So I leave with the intentions of bringing Buford back to help me look.
No problem. Where are you
After I,
going? Everyone else has gone to bed.
after I beg and plead him for
Are you
help.
sure it's Buford you're looking for?
No, fucking Bedford.
Are you sure that's the team member with the highest investigation skill?
I have no fucking idea. You're the one who can give me fucking uh
Inspiration.
I can do that, but I can do that for the entire party at once on repeat.
Yeah, the other two have a mission already.
Stop metagaming. What you doing, Kronk? Everyone's asleep.
I'm going to my room to get the fuck on out.
Bet. So, whereas Oog and Tulio only meant to take a short rest, they're out for the count.
So is that a long rest for all of us?
Correct. Everyone can take a long rest and recover as they need. However, I will say both Oog and Tulio wake up at the exact same time, throw open both their doors dramatically as the sun is rising behind them, gleaming through a window at the end of the hall. You both just stare at each other and say at the same time, "We overslept."
I really hope the Buffalox is still alive.
Yeah. Let's get this done.
I still have to go see Ten first.
Yep, let's go. We head out the door. Go see 10.
Wonderful. As you guys make your way out and make your very vigorous escape, you wake up Kronk and Bedford. Who's the first to come out of their room, though?
I'll roll you for it.
Let's
I
go
don't know,
rollies.
Bedford has bed in his name.
I get a 2.
You still beat me. I am
That's sad.
comatose.
I'm glad that you guys got rid of those bad rolls right then.
Yeah, right.
So, Kronk, you wake up and go out your room, and you notice that both Oog and Tulio's doors have been left wide open.
Well, I might check those to make sure no one's in there that ain't supposed to be.
Yeah, no, when you approach the doors and look in, you see no one inside of either, but you do see that Oog has like a small little oasis room, and Tulio has like a very dark and brooding, like, wizardy room.
Well, that figures. Tulio's room is creepy as shit.
It's a 15-year-old that likes to collect books. Lots of black.
Very dark
Silver.
library. Gothic
Yeah.
library, yeah.
All the angst.
Yeah, the most angst possible.
Well, I guess I'll just shut their doors to make sure no one gets in there to take any of their shit.
Wonderful.
Shut their doors.
And I think once you get those doors shut, that's when Bedford would wake up and start moving about. Don't have to leave, just saying you have to wake up. Zit!
Cool.
I'm gonna go over and knock on Bedford's door. Like there's something wrong. Like a very panicky. very
Bedford, as soon as you wake up with that wonderful morning glow, you got the sun just peering in gently. Everything's nice and calm. You hear a few doors shut, and then you just hear a panicked Kronk at your door banging erratically.
God damn it. What do you want? God fucking shit. I was having a good morning. Just jerk the door open.
Well, good morning, sunshine. I need your help with something. Let's go and eat. And I grab it. We go down.
I also
I
love
will.
that no one has questioned him just showing the fuck back up.
Older.
Nope.
I don't question things. I just roll with it. This time I've died. I've come back. Died again. Killed Buford.
I don't think you killed me.
Yeah, Buford's dice roll killed Buford, but still, I took his place. So it's a technicality.
So I'm being dragged down the stairs to the breakfast table.
I think
Oh,
breakfast is at the dragon.
yeah, the
not
dragon.
mistaken.
Okay, I'm getting dragged out in my underwear to the breakfast.
Eat.
You'll fit right in. Don't worry.
Give me a minute to get dressed, you fucking jackass.
Right, fine. Meet me down there. And I head down to go and scrounge up some food.
I will get dressed and then I will go down to breakfast at the Dragon's Inn for my morning beer
I was
and
about to say, are you
steak.
going to the Dragon's Tongue for morning alcohols and whatnot, or are you going to the bakery that's in the cove?
No, yeah, morning alcohol and bread.
Two different
And
places.
jam. Don't forget jam.
Yes, there is
I'm-
jam. I'm glad someone remembers the bakery.
Oh, we're going over. Yeah,
I'm going to the Dragon's Tongue to get beer and a steak for breakfast.
That's fine. I just wanted to
After
be
I
clear.
do that and get notified, I will go down to the bakery and get several new jars of mystery jam
He tells you what flavor the jam is.
I'm gonna go and get some coin from. Well, I got 25 coin.
and the
I'm gonna
most
go to the bake.
delightful little scones he makes. That's the real treasure.
Kronk's going to the bakery. That way, I'll be down there and hopefully back to the bar in time for Bedford to get dressed and down to the Dragon's Tongue. So, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Do I see Oog as I'm getting up and about for the day?
I was actually gonna split to them before we got you guys down there. I just wanted to
That's
know where
fine.
you were going, as
That's
to keep
fair.
things point in order.
You're good, you're good.
But yes, you guys are having your little tussle, and we jump over to Oog and Tulio as you've just made it outside the front gates or the front doors of the mayor's manor. What you doing? Oh right, y'all are going down to tens, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Grab
going
the
to
bike.
10.
Go down to tens.
So do you both get on the bike or?
Yeah. I don't want to try to keep up with Oog.
Okay.
I try to gently, sedately ride down to 10.
Give me a second to get the proper rolls in.
I feel like it's not going to be anywhere close to sedate.
It's fine. We just need to make sure we get to the cart and back quick enough. I think we can handle a head-on collusion depending on how fast we're going and,
I'm not going to risk it.
So, describe again how you intend to push off with this, essentially walking trike. Or walking bike. Because, yeah, there are no pedals, I hope you realize.
I was gonna ask if it had pedals because I looked
No.
at the picture and it didn't. So
Oh
was
no,
like,
I
is it
picked
like
the correct bike.
Okay, cool.
That it
I
is
wanted to
that
make
bike, it
sure.
just has an extra seat.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
So I guess I
It is
gently push
probably,
off with my foot since we're at the top of the terrace anyways.
I will say it's probably bigger than you're thinking. Because it would be big enough to fit anyone in the party, but only
Gotcha.
2.
Yeah.
And specifically people, no cargo. That is the caveat of this specific vehicle, but I love it nonetheless.
like
And
it, though.
yes, you actually, Tulio, Give me a flat roll.
Yeah. I figured there was something. I figured I was gonna have to roll something.
You
Flat
wouldn't
roll is
necessarily
14.
have to, but in this case, you do.
14.
Okay. So you are able to hold on,
That is good.
and you fully realize like how careful and precise Oog is trying to be of his push off. Because again, he's yet to put more than one pump into it, per se. One kickoff.
Yeah.
You make it down to 10 retinies before you can process what you're seeing.
Cool.
He had very little to no control on that one. But you didn't hit anything because you know the area well. Thankfully.
Do you want me to try driving on the next one?
Be my guest.
But yes, y'all are out front 10 retinies almost instantly.
All right, cool. This is my first time being here.
Good thing I drove then.
To 10 retinies?
Yeah.
You've been
haven't
down there
been yet.
before. You just never bought anything.
No, I don't. Oh wait, I've been outside. I haven't
Yeah.
talked to Ted yet.
Yeah. But I'll say, you would know the area, just not necessarily have gotten anything from 10.
I remember distinctly the jams.
Yes, you did enjoy your jams, but you haven't made it there yet.
But anyways, excuse me. I've heard that this is a really good place to pick up new like items and armor, weapons, things of that nature. I'm looking for an upgrade to my armor and perhaps some braces.
10 looks at you, tilts his cat mask, nods while still tilted, and gestures to a table that you had just walked past that you swear to God was empty.
Hey, 10, that bike you got me? It's really good.
On the table, is there like, what am I looking at?
So, Loki, I have to look at your armor because I was hoping you would be more specific.
Oh, if you check your DMs.
Oh, that.
I sent it earlier to try to make it a little bit easier. I'm not sure if I have the
So,
funds, but I want to know if those exist currently.
yes, I would say a studded leather breastplate with a almost bioluminescent chemical reaction glow to it appears, as well as some leather bracers with the same general effect.
Okay.
And 10 holds up both his hands and presents 10 fingers on each.
Okay, yeah. I can afford that. I will hand over the 20 gold if I'm understanding correctly.
10 receives the gold and gestures you towards the bracers and studded leather again. I will
Take that.
say just leave it as leather bracers and studded leather at this time.
Oh, I know.
But yes, I think at this point you would, or at least Tulio would definitely realize that 10 is mute. And yeah, you cannot identify what race this is, as he has only presented you, presumably, his only flesh of his hands and arms. Which
Gotcha.
look humanoid, but every time he pulls out his hands, there's different amounts of digits, and they don't all look like they're properly placed. Like, there's a thumb in the middle finger section, and, like, just off. Just weird. Uncanny Valley to the extreme,
Okay.
but still looks like should still be in the chat just a while ago. I can just re-upload it.
I'm having trouble finding leather.
For the bracers, it might just be like basic bracers, not leather bracers specifically.
They actually do not have regular They have bracer tattoo, bracers of archery, bracers of defense, and illusion.
Go ahead and go with the bracer tattoo then.
Okay. I have them both in my backpack, so they're not affecting anything currently.
That works for now.
That was 20, so that all. Oh, and before we leave, do you happen to have another one of those amazing bicycles?
There we go. 10 looks at you and presents 75 fingers from 2 hands.
You know what? It's worth it. $75 for you, my good friend. Removed from inventory.
I was about to say, how much money do you...
I had 90. So I had
Okay.
yeah, I am keeping track.
As
and I
long as you're
have been.
managing that, because yeah, between you and Kronk, I do have to watch you too.
The cough was because I am now at 2.
That's fair.
But worth. Very worth it.
I was about to say, yeah. Everybody else's money is proper.
Mine's
Tulio
low,
and
and I need to
Kronk's is
start
a little
picking up
off.
odd jobs again. I need to start picking up odd jobs again. I can't afford as much beer as I like to drink.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure so far the only payment you've received personally is from Kronk.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Listen, I survive off of charity. Yeah, I kind of look dirty.
But yes, as you present the gold to him, it won't be the same model,
Oh, that's chillin'.
and it is but a singular, but you receive
Guys, we have Scout Force activated.
Yay!
just a second. I found the perfect bike, but I'm trying to steal the image. I have to find another one real quick. Home Depot doesn't want me to take their image.
Home Depot's like, this is my original OC. Please do not steal.
Literally, though. Oh no, I found the perfect one for Tulio. That is the
Hell yeah.
transportation you receive.
Hell yeah. More stability. I like it. Once again, I'm assuming like larger than what I'm assuming with the picture because
Yes, it is
fit
properly
all party
scaled for your
members.
body.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Bet. I'm hyped.
This one is specifically to your size specifications, though, whereas the other one, since it was requested to be multi-person, it is specific to the biggest person in the party.
Bet. Okay. All right. So Oog,
Yes.
we can probably only leave one person here, and I think I heard Betsy say that Kronk is grounded. So we might need to take Buford.
But we only have room for 2 people on this bike.
Right, and I just got myself a bike. So we
Alright.
can take 3, as long as we're all going to the same place.
I guess we'll go see if Buford wants to come along. He does have sandworm spears.
See? The more people we take, the less chance there is that we die trying to come back.
I mean, you're not wrong. At least for me.
Alright, also we need a drink before we leave because I need to steady up my hands after that first ride. I'm just gonna like wheel this over nicely. I'm not getting on it and like pushing off to go to the dragon's tongue. I'm just holding on to the handles and just walking it over there.
I follow him over to the dragon's tongue.
Oh, Dalton.
Yeah.
So I did realize that I had not taken a cantrip on my level up, and I got one more. So
Yeah.
the one I snagged was runic tattoo of creation. What I can do is I can make inanimate objects. I'd like to make a big chain, and I'd like to chain the bikes to the front run of the fucking thing, and then make a little lock and key.
You see, that was a custom spell that I added.
Was it? In that
Yeah,
case, I can
that's a
take it
homebrew
off.
spell.
I can take it off.
You kind of already have that, though, with your shadow shape from Tulio's? Or
Sort
Lunalos?
of. I used that. I didn't
More
realize
for
I had like
weapons.
full like. That was more like weapons. Is the way that I saw it.
Yeah, no, I
I
was
guess used
treating
it
that
for
more of
flavor.
like any weapon or non like super OP items for like
Oh,
cooking
in
and
that
shit.
case, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just do a little clicker clack and
I was
some
about to say, I'm not trying to take something
shadow.
away from you. I'm just saying you already kind of have that.
Oh no, it's chilling. Like I also just am fine with it because magic is weird in
Oh,
general.
yes. Again, you guys only know of the theories and studies and religions of your continent. We aren't
Gotcha.
saying, and I would say that would be like classic 5e
Okay.
rules and whatnot. But I'm also seeing this in a world of you don't understand everything. It is very pre-colonialized, right? Any major population. Everybody has their area and things and they do their own thing.
Gotcha. No, I wasn't sure that I could use my shadows like that, so I wanted to make sure I was working within like rules to do things.
Yeah, as long as you're not trying to make like a stairway to heaven or like over an obvious tall ass barrier, I don't care for any simple items.
I just wanted to make sure our bikes didn't get stolen when we went inside.
Oh, yeah, no. I would honestly say that you're pretty confident in the security of Cape Copper and they know y'all pretty well at this point. But again, that's all depending on how much faith you have in Pipe and Perp.
I have a lot of faith in them and that they wouldn't let people out, but these bikes can do crazy shit.
Is speed really needed whenever you're hitting an immovable object?
Yes. The faster you hit it, the more of a fine paste you can become, and that's how the Jam Man makes the new flavor.
Stop telling my secrets! Not really, but that would be funny.
It's just a hidden racket between 10 and the Jam guy. 10 sells the bikes. People try to leave town, hit the wall.
The real joke is that Pipe and Perp just make the wall into like a giant permeable tennis racket, so it's rotten apple racquetball.
They're not even in on the racket. They're just they're just having fun. But yeah, anyways, gotta get a Bedford, Buford.
But yeah, I'd even say like a small distance of like 5 feet. You could even make like a shadow rope. That's pretty tough.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to like secure them to like out front, like you would like hitch a horse to a fucking wagon or like lock your bikes up at a bike rack or whatnot.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me an Arcana check is my only requirement.
Yeah.
How well
love
can you channel the magic?
Pretty well, because that was a natural 19, and so that'll be 29.
Beautiful. You make like it is fully like black with the purple aura, but somehow shining, shimmering chains out of your shadow work.
All right, no one will take the bikes. Now we can go inside. It's just Tulio's been sitting there staring at the two bikes and then looking at the door and then looking back at the bikes and looking at the door. And you could just see like the fucking itch in his brain going, I haven't owned anything like real before. I
You've
need to
never
lock
tried
up.
before.
So yeah. Listen, Tulio just sort of exists and figures things out. Well, so right now I'm trying to figure out how to own things. And right now I'm figuring out security.
I would very much say that Tulio is very curious so far, but yes, very much understands that they do not understand anything, if anything.
I'm just like, I don't like all this shit. I'm just trying to like live and figure out what's going on. Fuck it.
Yup. But yes.
All right, Bia and Buford in that order.
Mm. But yes, as you walk into the Dragon's Tongue, you would see two small gremlins around, or tieflings around the dragon spit, the bar, and most of the tables are already full.
Go up to the bar. I need a light driving Bia.
Drac looks at you with a very confused look.
I gotta study the hands.
My head's working now.
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it. Okay, finally.
You're much louder now.
Yeah, my bad.
And then you get quiet and I have to put you back up at 200%.
Hey,
God
you
damn.
know, I'll be loud. Gronk can be loud.
One or
It
the other,
is what it
Bubby.
is. I don't know.
I don't care either way. Just pick one. That way I can set the audio
I'll
levels.
be like this. This
Beautiful.
is how I'll be. There we go.
I love y'all, but keeping up with your audio changes is hard sometimes.
Yeah, I
I
know,
don't
my
try to
bad.
change my audio. If mine ever changes, it's Discord's fault.
Yeah, the auto audio gain input is annoying on Discord at times. But anyway, you just entered the dragon's tongue and you
Ask for a light driving beer.
he presents you with like a very light, newly aged mead. Very young.
I usually like him a bit older. Drink it.
Wonderful.
hoping you
At
were
this
gonna make
point,
that
you would
joke.
notice that Bedford would be sitting there next to you, already with his steak and morning ale.
Oh, good, you're here. So, we've got a third spot that opened up for our adventure back to the cart. Good to see you back, by the way. Didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I didn't think I'd be back either until an option occurred.
So they let you loose?
I don't know.
Well, you
Hmm.
want to come
Anywho,
back to the cart with us.
yes, I do believe I should have some things stashed in there. And I do kind of like Oog. And
I don't
you.
think we've rummaged through the cart since you died. So yeah, you probably should have some stuff in there.
Plus, I need Oog to fill up these throwing syringes I got from 10.
Also,
'Cause
I need to make coffee, and I can't make coffee if I'm not at the cart.
coffee would be good.
I agree.
As you're discussing this, Drac speaks up. I can make you some coffee if you need.
I've put some extra spice into it, and the spice is at the cart. It's a problem.
Drac,
I look
the
over. I'm like,
stiffest coffee you can make. I want a horseshoe to stand up in the pot. Here's 2 gold.
Bet. He disappears into the back, and you
Two
just
gold,
hear.
a little rich for my blood.
You literally hear the. If you're not familiar with it, you can look it up. The Breath of the Wild cooking sound. Success.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
But it'll be a minute before he comes back out. He's working.
I don't care. I'm happy sounds.
Wait, I've got 2 jars of oog poison. I can add a dash to my coffee. Fuck yeah.
So how are we supposed to be getting back to the cart? Are we hoofing it? What's the
We
gig?
have transportation. You are gonna ride with Oog, and I'm going to follow and or scooter on ahead. We're not exactly sure which one, but we're gonna try it.
And how is Kronk supposed to be getting there since it's his wagon?
I'm pretty sure he's grounded.
yes, Kronk has been grounded by.
If I heard right, whenever we walked in yesterday, Betsy grounded him, and so I kind of don't want to make her angry at us.
Would I be getting bagged around this time?
Yeah, I think at this time you would be entering the Dragon's Tongue if that was your next destination.
Yeah.
He just walks in and hears, and I'm pretty sure Betsy grounded Kronk, so we're not taking him.
Correct.
Well,
Canon.
it's kind of true.
And from across the bar, you hear, go ahead, Kronk.
Yes, I'm grounded.
Are you going to stay grounded, or are you gonna let?
But are you going to
How
tell them
long
what
are
you're
you
grounded
grounded
from?
for? When can you come out and play?
I'm not gonna tell them what I'm grounded from. They don't need to
No,
know.
how long are you grounded?
Well,
Are you grounded, or are you gonna go get your damn wagon?
Well, we only have 3 seats available.
if there are only 3 seats available, I still have to give one of you permission to bring the cart back.
That
How
would
do
be
you have
helpful.
3 seats available?
So, Tulio, I give you permission to bring the cart back.
I will make sure it gets back in one piece.
I reiterate, how do you have these 3 magical seats available?
We've got like some scouting vehicles that we can keep for now. We got him from 10. He's awesome. Love that guy.
a quick sniff of the air. How long till the coffee's ready? DM.
I think
Sorry,
that's
what?
an investigation check.
I sniff the air to try and tell how long the coffee still has for to finish.
What's your role?
For investigation?
I would say investigation.
It's survival. It's actually just survival. Coffee.
Sure, make it coffee. That makes this ridiculous if it's survival. Invest investigation is a total of 16.
So, Drac returns from the back after the successful da-da-da-ding, and he presents you with some coffee that is slightly purple.
Is it steaming hot? I'll take a sip.
Give me a roll.
Just a flat
Yep, flat roll.
17.
Your gender switches.
Well, that's a shocking response.
Don't
I'm
you love
taking
Cards
another-
Against Humanity?
I'm taking another sip.
What card is gonna come from that? Men
Need a number.
discussing their feelings in an emotional, healthy way. So you just get emotional and start info dropping of everything that's happened to you to the rest of the party in the bar.
Guys, I thought I was dead. This fucker fucking possesses me and then lights out. Next thing I know, I'm waking up with this big weird looking lady offering, asking me if I want to be alive. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. Because I'm young. I haven't done the things I wanted to do yet. And then I'm on a beach.
Ooh, can you
I
carry him to the seat?
Weird. Keep drinking coffee.
Well, in my defense,
I'm
it
throwing
was
back the
not
rest
my
of the cup.
fault.
I
I'm
look
throwing back
over
the
at
rest of the
Julie. I'm like,
coffee.
no, let him finish.
Wonderful.
It was like, no, let him finish. Tell us more about this giant lady.
Continue.
I'm finishing my coffee. Do I
But yeah,
need
are
more?
you down on your trauma dump?
Yeah, I think I got most of it out.
So
Alright.
you, meaning Kronk and Oog. Well, is everyone in the bar now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone. Even if you had no empathy before, meaning Oog, you are all start feeling the pain and loneliness and struggle that he has had dealing with gods, demons, and the travel in between, even if you don't understand exactly what happened. Kronk has a bit of an idea, but that's about it. He doesn't understand the whole story yet.
Kronk feels bad. Eh,
Dealing with gods is difficult.
I do
it
not
is.
envy you that choose gods.
I was about to say, whereas Oog is more of a natural being and honestly somehow one with nature throughout this entire campaign. He is a frog. But anyway, Tulio and Kronk, you both hear this story, and the main thing that sticks out to you is neither of you have met a female deity.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Weird. That's odd.
Who wants chaos?
that's that's been the name of the game, isn't it?
I'm a roll for chaos.
whether or not you want a Cards Against Humanity card.
Oh shit.
First to speak up gets it, but no one else.
Yes.
7.
Kronk gets the Cards Against Humanity card. Random draw from our wonderful hard deck. Hospice Care. I'm gonna re-roll because the only things that come to mind for that are too sad for this session.
But he has to go to the old folks home and
Kronk,
volunteer.
It's getting ready to get really bad at the old folks home.
Kronk,
Yeah.
you now refer to yourself as Penis Man, the greatest hero in Cape Copper.
Okay. Say that again. Hold on.
Your new title within Cape Copper, and everyone will address you as Penis Man. Local party excluded. It's your choice if you want to or not, but everyone else in Cape Copper will see you as Penis Man from now on.
All right.
I'm
Does
so
that
happy
include-
that you're grounded and you chose chaos.
Does that include
Yes.
Cusco?
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, you do get the more familial recognition as Dickhead.
There we go. All right.
Which is honestly kind of fitting for what you've done.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
But yes, y'all are still chilling in the bar, figuring out what the fuck's happened since y'all have been separated.
Well, now that we've had the trauma dump, do we want to try to get back to the cot?
I feel like that's probably the best idea. Now that we're all done drinking and
Are
the
we
like.
all going, or is Kronk actually being an idiot and being grounded?
Kronk is grounded.
Technically,
we
Kronk is
also-
grounded, but he can leave the city. I want
I
to
can
stress
leave.
that.
I, I could go if I so chose, but I think it's best that I don't, cause that one feline and me kind of ain't getting along so well.
Got it, penis man.
All hail
fucking
Penis Man and his wisdom.
Oh yay!
standard penis man.
Let's roll out, team. We leave Penis Man to his realm.
Y'all only
No, I
get
think-
to be that here.
We go and
Nowhere
just
else.
fucking fucking wild, like literally the scene from Wild Hogs where they like load up on their fucking motorcycles, but we got the dual seated bicycle and the trike.
Who's riding bitch on that?
Hey, the trike's mine. I got it's sized to me.
I will only say y'all are still in the bar, and it's about 8:30 a.m.
Let's go.
I
I'm
start
getting on
heading out the
I'm going to
door.
my trike.
I grab the bike.
I'm following.
Who's riding
Oog.
bitch behind Oog?
Sounds like
Me?
Bedford.
Bedford's riding bitch.
So Kronk is confirmed staying in the city for this venture.
Kronk is confirmed staying in the city, looking through for his armor.
Valid. Then we're gonna start with Kronk for this next phase, since he's splitting from the rest. Get the
Fair.
singular out of the multiple. Are you just going back to the void, or are you asking for help?
I'm gonna go and ask for help.
From?
Cusco and Betsy.
I was about to say, are you sure Cusco's the best bet?
Betsy. That's who I'll ask. Mm. Yeah, that's who I'll ask.
Maybe listen to your child. Give me a 2 persuasion checks.
2 persuasion checks. My first one is a 6. My second is a 17.
So Cusco refuses to help you yet again, but gives you the key. Betsy looks at you and just simply asks, "Is this the best use of my time, Gronk?"
Or will? Probably not. No. You keep Cusco in line and get this shit running straight. So, no. No, it's not.
Okay, honey. Just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
I go down and start rummaging through the mountains of bullshit.
Give me the first investigation check before I switch off.
Alright. 16.
You find a dagger that has a maker's mark of TM and a circlet made of diamonds and opals.
I'll take both. And continue looking.
This dude's just getting rich while we're out here trying to get his cart back. I call bullshit.
Are you sure he's getting rich and not just fucked?
And cursed. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm getting ready to take all this shit and fucking get rid of it. As long as Cusco's like, yeah, I don't need any of this. I'm not holding on to any of this. That's for sure.
Exactly.
So, honestly, still, you're probably unable to find the armor in which you seek without help. But I'll let you simmer in there and we'll switch over to Oog, Tulio, and Bedford.
All right. Getting on the trike. Having watched Oog, I'm going to try to lightly push off, trying to get just to the in front of the wall.
You are just barely able to stop before the wall, and you hear Pike go, "Ho!"
Sorry, trying to get the hang of this thing. Could you let me through? And there's one more of us coming through. Well, two more of us on another one of these things.
I'll open the gate for y'all. And you hear two loud pounds against the wall, and like a large 10 by 10 area tunnel gets made through the wall entirely.
Much appreciated. Okay, so we've traveled this road before. How straight is it? History check.
Yes, history check. And to be fair, y'all still haven't experienced the final bio.
12.
You take off before Oog even gets there. Oog, give me a flat roll. Oog.
Oh no.
It is about that time when Oog might die.
Is this the time to call it?
It might be.
It might be.
I've had lights turned out in the barracks for the last, 45 minutes, guys.
Fair. So yeah, we'll call it here with y'all heading out from Cape Copper and the door being opened.
And Penis Man searching.